He used his voice to rally young conservatives on college campuses across the nation. Earlier today, a gunman silenced Charlie Kirk, assassinating him in front of a crowd of students in Utah. There is condemnation across the political divide tonight as the FBI works to find the shooter believed to have fired a weapon from a university building. Allie Bauman is here with me now with the breaking details. Allie.
Well, Christine, law enforcement has so far taken 2 people into custody and released both of them. Authorities believe the gunman wore dark clothing and fired a single shot from a nearby rooftop. Minutes into Charlie Kirk's event at Utah Valley University Wednesday, an audience member asks a question about gun violence.
Do you know how many mass shootings there have been in America over the last 10 years? Counting or not counting gang violence?
We're freezing the video before a single gunshot pierces Kirk's neck.
A loud bang, and then I saw his body actually in slow motion kind of fall over.
Oh my God. Go, run, run.
The crowd of thousands ran for cover.
I mean, it was just sheer panic. Sheer panic.
Kirk was rushed to a nearby hospital, but within hours, President Trump announced on social media that the 31-year-old husband and father of 2 was dead.
I want to be very clear that this is a political assassination.
Anyone watch the Charlie Kirk show on? Thank you. Well, yeah, you're the best.
A conservative podcaster and activist, Kirk had become one of the most influential millennial voices in the Republican Party, even appearing multiple times with then candidate Trump during the last election.
He's a martyr for truth and freedom, and there's never been anyone who was so respected by youth.
Kirk is a co-founder of Turning Point USA, which advocates for conservative politics on university campuses. He routinely debated with students at events across the country.
When someone takes the life of a person because of their ideas or their ideals, then that very constitutional foundation is threatened.
President of the New York Young Republican Club, Stefano Forte, says Kirk rallied the next generation of the GOP.
This was somebody that spoke to younger men who were upset with this notion that they need to apologize for their masculinity.
Lawmakers on both sides of the aisle are condemning this act of political violence.
It's a moment in which we all have to reflect as a country in the way we talk about each other, the way we talk about our political disagreements.
The assassination of Charlie Kirk risks an uncorking of political chaos and violence that we cannot risk in America.
Well, witnesses said there were no metal detectors nor weapons checks for the event. Law enforcement said in addition to Kirk's private security, there were about 6 officers stationed there. And Christine, classes at the university are canceled for the rest of the week.
All right, Allie, thank you. And under an order from the president, the American flag at the White House is flying at half-staff to honor Kirk. It will remain there until sunset on Sunday. Utah's governor pointed to recent political violence across the country today, saying our nation is broken.
Nothing I say can unite us as a country. Nothing I can say right now can fix what is broken.
He referenced the attempted assassination of Donald Trump in July of 2024, and then in April of this year, Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro's home was set on fire. In June of this year, a Minnesota state representative and her husband were killed in a shooting. Another state senator and his wife were injured. All of this happening in just the past 14 months. Well, last month, Mayor Eric Adams spoke with Charlie Kirk on his podcast and radio show.
Mr. Mayor, I want to give you an opportunity to further introduce yourself to our audience and our national platform here of the state of the race in New York City and the stakes, which are quite high and have captured the imagination and the attention of our great nation.
And today, the mayor posted on social media reflecting on that interview and condemning today's shooting. Governors Kathy Hochul and Phil Murphy also took to social media saying political violence has no place in our country. And in the Bronx tonight, a picture of Kirk flashed on the screen at Yankee Stadium. Fans were asked to stand in a moment of silence. We will have continuing coverage on the assassination of Charlie Kirk. Look for updates on any developments overnight on CBS News New York tomorrow beginning at 4:30 a.m.